okay? And I pray. But the other day, the Lord allowed me to have a dream, okay? In this dream, I was on my way to an event or a banquet. When I pulled up to this event, this banquet, this ex counterfeit that I used to deal with was waiting for me outside. When I pulled up, he walked up to my car and greeted me as I opened the car door. He didn't say anything, he just handed me an arm full of items. When I got into the banquet and I got off to myself, I looked at these items. Okay. One of these items was a letter apologizing. Another item was a wedding ring. Another item was like the post or the wedding band, but it had no stone had been set in it. So it was a wedding ring and then the wedding band with no stone. And then it was something that a child had wrote on, and they was like, Miss So and so, such and such is very sorry that he did what he did. Won't you forgive him? This and this and that. Then come to find out later on, in the midst of the banquet, that this ex counterfeit had actually paid for part of the catering at said banquet. Okay, guys. So I bring this message to you guys today because a lot of you guys are getting ready to walk into some of the things that the Father has for you, whether that is your marriage, whether that is your new job, new locations, whatever it might be. Okay. And the enemy knows this too. And the enemy is sending counterfeit situations and counterfeit people to get you out of position. Okay. That was no coincidence that my ex counterfeit showed up with a wedding ring, with an apology and stuff like this. Okay. So these counterfeits are going to try to show up in a way where they are going to love bomb you guys. They're going to pour it on thick. They're going to be apologizing. They're going to be coming with gifts. They're going to be coming with promises. They're going to be coming with everything that sounds nice because the enemy know what the Father is getting ready to do for you. You need to test the spirit behind every person, everything, every gift, every proposal that comes your way. And what I mean by test the spirit, God, is this person from you? Are they sent from you? Are they for me? If they for me, God, allow me to hear this particular phrase. Allow them to say this. If they not for me, show me this, show me that. Ask for something specific if you have to. But the Lord will show you who he sent and who he did not send, because there's a lot of deception at this time. Some people have a lot of false people that's coming to their life in this moment, and that are love bombing them, that come off so sweet, so innocent. A lot of you guys know that the Lord has promised you somebody or something, but because you guys are getting weary, or because it comes off as sweet and as innocent, you're mixing what the enemy has sent you with what God has sent you guys. And that can be very dangerous, especially in this hour, because you do not want to move out of position. Neither do you want to be stuck with somebody who's verbally abusive, physically abusive, or something else, because what God has sent you will not hurt you. It is for you. Okay? So be very discerning in this hour, guys, about what you accept. God is not going to have a counterfeit spin the block. He is not, especially if he has told you who your spouse is, what he has for you, what he hasn't had for you. So stay prayed up, guys. Also, be very aware about the gifts that you accept, the objects that you wear, whether it be pendants, necklaces, rings, whatever. Be mindful of what you're coming into agreement with, guys. It don't matter who it's attached to. Oh, it's an African this, it's an African that. Okay, go back and read the Bible and see how many people in the Bible was disobedient. Okay. So when you say, oh, it's an African this, it's an African that, it's an African whatever, some of the people in the Bible, how many times did God had to rebuke Israel because they kept creating false gods? Who melted down the gold and made a false calf out of it, and then start worshiping that item? So even though you guys are associating items with God, or oh, it's a this, it's a that, do your research on the items and the things that you are wearing and the things that you are coming into agreement with before you bring it in your house or before you put it on your body. Okay. Okay, guys, I just had to give that message. Stay safe, stay prayed up, stay blessed. And as always, take everybody and everything back to God, because these counterfeits are trying to return in this hour to step into that position, to knock you out of position, and also to try to keep your spouse from being able to come back. Don't put nobody in that position that God did not ordain to be in that position, guys. Okay. Okay. Stay blessed. And as always, I'm going to be praying for you guys. Okay. Have a nice day.